We have an escort to the elven border. His profile looked hard in the dim, reflected light. How polite of them. What do you want to bet they would offer roadside assistance if we got a flat? Well, you can hardly blame them, she pointed out. You did trespass. Yes, and you stole from me, he said. And look at how well we're getting along. She was taken aback. She thought back on the overloaded day. They were getting along extraordinarily well. She suspected she ought to be freaked out by it. Come to think of it, some part of her was. Now that you mention it, she murmured, you do seem to be running against type a bit, aren't you? Of course, he told her in a silken voice. Do you think I go from possibly rending to kissing in a day with just anyone who's stolen from me? I haven't had much time to think about it. She hadn't had time to think of much of anything. He held up a finger. First, you're the only one who's ever successfully stolen from me. He held up another finger. Second, I am not a forgiving creature. In fact, you're the only one I've ever forgiven before. He put up a third finger. And third, I like vengeance. I'm looking forward to ripping apart the person who gave you that charm and who ended up with my penny. Put like that, I should still be running away screaming, she said. She swallowed and looked out her window at the dark night scenes passing by. Why is this so different? Remember when I said I wasn't bored? She nodded as she folded the corner of her long-sleeved shirt between her fingers. Looking back, I think I've been bored for centuries now. That's a pretty big rut. People rush to give me anything I could want, and if for some reason that doesn't happen, I can always buy what I want. I can't imagine, she murmured. Well, I live that way every day. But you're different. You have been a series of surprises from the first, said Dragos. I have never been so angry. Then your note made me laugh out loud. The dream? Big surprise. The ridiculous things you say, the way you smell, the color of your hair in the sunlight, in the moonlight. He shot her a sidelong glance with that blade-sharp smile of his. I am very much not bored. I find that's worth a lot to me, including figuring out how to do new things. She turned to look out her window again. Oh, great. So she could relax as long as he was entertained? What happened when he got bored with her? Would he forget how he forgave her? She bit her lip.